I'm going to show you guys how I use Vela when I am listing across my three stores. So I have a digital download store, I have a physical store, so my digital downloads that are actually on products, and then my Shopify has everything that is linked to my site. So I just wanted to show you what I do and how I maintain all of these and keep up with the SEO and make sure they're optimized across and images and all that. My favorite hack is just to be able to copy listings. It's super straightforward, and then I can either you could either create a listing and build like a profile, so like all my burn files look the same, all like my physical products look the same as far as like the shipping profile and the SEO and the title and all that. But I'm going to show you in the digital space how I make sure that all my digital files come over and are easy to maintain. I don't have to do it all in the Etsy platform. And then how do I make sure that they are both on my Etsy and my Shopify storefront? So I'm just going to, I'm going to list two new products that are going to be very similar to these Oklahoma designs. I did a couple of bird designs. So I'm going to make two new ones. I'm just going to copy these two active listings that I have. This is my score. I have an A+ score on the tags, description, and title. And then these are on my Etsy storefront. I'm actually going to copy these and make new ones on my Etsy storefront. And then I'll show you how easy it is to copy over to Shopify. So I already have these selected. I'm going to go ahead and hit copy, and then I'm going to copy them to the first store that I'm doing it on, which is my collective. That is my digital one. You could do an AI copy, I'm on the Lite program. I do not pay for the AI copy, but the A copy optimizes listings right then and there for you. So you don't actually have to go through these next screens that I'm going to show you. So I'm going to go ahead and hit standard. It's copying these and it's going to place them in my copy section here. Um, I'm going to go ahead and select them again, and I'm going to hit this edit button up here. Like I said, you can set up profiles. So if you already have like, yep, this is the exact profile that I want to use, it will port over your photos, video, title, description, tags, details, price, inventory, personalizations, and digital files that are attached to it. Or if you wanted to add a new um, add anything new, you can at this spot for your photos. I'm going to leave this blank because I just want to show you guys how to do it start to finish. But as you saw here, I do have a hat laser file profile, and this makes it even faster than what I'm about to show you. So um, here we are with my photos of my images. So if I wanted to go ahead and change these, I could delete here from the screen. I am going to go ahead and delete these two images. I like to keep the what's included image because that goes across all of mine. I'm going to go ahead and hit save with each section that I go through. I have a video section. The video is generic to all my hat designs. It just shows you what you get when you download my images and all that. So I'm going to leave my videos alone. If I wanted to add additional one, I could here, or if I wanted to replace it, I could as well. So under this listings drop down, starting with the title, this is not going to be an Oklahoma hat. We are going to let's do my turkey hat, and then, oops, turkey hat. And then let's do I have a new duck hat. So I think I'll do ducks because there's plural ducks on it. If this title was bad, it would give me like a lower score. It'd be like a B, C, or a D, or even an F. But if you hover over, you can see, okay, your title's between this. You avoided repeating words. It's clearly identified, and it included two key product descriptors. So I'm gonna again go ahead and hit save. And then I'm going to head to the description. I have already optimized my description so that it would make sense for my SEO. So all I'm really doing is going in here and changing the inspired by line here. So this one I am doing inspired by, I'm going to say turkeys because that's what it is. And then my duck hat is going to be also inspired by ducks. So that's nice and easy. So in my hat profile, it'll say design name in brackets that I would just go through and replace with whatever my inspiration was at the time. And sometimes it's a longer thing where I'm like, oh, maybe it was a particular national park or monument or something that I wanted to highlight. I would list it out there. And then I'll make sure that my grades don't change and go ahead and hit save. And then if I wanted to add anything additional, I could. I could either add it before, add after, find and replace a certain line, delete, or change an entire line to something. You also have the Vela AI tool as well. Under tags, I already associated these with the profiles that I like. You can add up to 13 tags, same way in Etsy. Materials as well, if it's like a physical um, item. Mine is not, obviously. And then the same settings that you would see in Etsy, the about part, like did you make this and what year, do you have any production partners, what category is it under? Again, these are since I copied my previous active listings that I've already set up here inside Bella. These are already set for me, so I don't have to go through any of these buttons. Again, same thing with section and personalization. If I did want to turn on personalization, I could here and add some instructions. And then here is the digital files section. So my download instructions are on every hat files profile that I have. So I'm just deleting the individual images that were associated with the ducks and turkey hat. So if I wanted to go ahead and upload an image, I would just go ahead and click that upload bar. You can have up to 5 images. So I'm gonna go here, and this was my turkey one. So let me find my turkey design is right here. Open her up. Awesome. And then I'm gonna grab my ducks design, which is right here, pair of ducks. Open. Awesome. And then I go ahead and hit save. And those are all my sections there. If I wanted to add more, I could. I'm going to head back over to this little hamburger menu and hit my listings. You'll see that these are my two right here that are ready to go. I would go ahead and select those and I'd hit publish. Um, and I could save it as a draft. I can schedule these if you want these to be published at a certain time. Or if you go ahead and hit publish, it's going to let you know, hey, here's your Etsy feed. This is normal for Etsy. If you are listing on Etsy, you'd see a different screen for Shopify. I'm going to go ahead and hit publish. And it is publishing to my shop. And you can see at the top, there's that sync bar. And the same way that we copied our listings, you can copy them over to your other stores if you would like. And I'm going to go ahead and show you um, so that was pretty real time. If I go to, here is my Etsy storefront, and if I go ahead and hit refresh, I should see those last. Yep, they're right here. My ducks design and my turkeys design. Obviously, I'm missing a couple pictures, which I'll fix. But you can see these were the two images that we saw. Here's my download instructions and the turkey PNG. So that is how let me see, all my stuff came over. I can change my quantity here if I wanted to or not. Um, that is all in the same screen on Vela. And let's see, all my same tags came over. And my refund policy as well came over. So that is my big lifesaver. That's how I can blow through so many different Etsy listings and that I can list them in multiple locations very quickly. Before this tool, it would take me, I'd have to block out a couple hours at the start of the week and move over all my designs. And with this one, I can just do it very easily. And I can also manage inventory from the Vela screen too. So if I did want to lower down how many available units I have, as you can see, I only have like 10 on this particular one. I could go ahead and select it and edit. I could also copy straight from here over to my Shopify Storefront. Here's my edit button there. And as you can see, if I hover over that score, it says my description and my tags are a little weak. So I can go in and fix those if I wanted to, or I could merge a listing into another listing if I had duplicates or if they were similar. If I wanted to go ahead and close one out, but keep some, like maybe merge the files or the pictures that I had over, I could do it that way instead of having to save the files from my computer, go to the listing I want to keep, and edit it that way. So, once again, this is such a huge lifesaver. I have a whole article on my blog about using Vela. And if you have any questions, comments, you can leave a comment on the blog. Let me know here. Message me at info@designhubonline, or contact me on Etsy if there is a design that you would like to see. If you have questions on any designs that I've downloaded or any questions on the Brim Studio or Laser to Profit book that I have written. Thanks, y'all.